This conference will now be recorded.
So, hi, hello, all. Welcome to the next session on the object-oriented programming. And in the last class, we have talked about the object-oriented programming. And so, how many of you guys? Where is one more? I think, Vinny, and you three, and these two. Only five people. Your batch? Huh? Huh? Dilip, okay, he stopped course. It seems. Okay, that Manasa left. Okay, so becomes five. Only five people now. So here you can see what exactly the object, and also you have seen. So in the object there are different kind of things, and object is what exactly the object? Object is an instantiation of a class case. It's a class is a reference to the object, and class contains the different components like attributes, methods, and events, exceptions, and also you can see the key fields as well. Okay, and key field is a unique identity for the application, and uh, object is a name property of your attribute is a property of your object, and event is a status of the object. That's what we have seen in the yesterday's class. And also exactly this is the high level structure. You have an object, class, attributes, methods, events, and every methods and events will have an importing, exporting, changing, returning, and exception parameters. So that's what we have seen. And also we have there are two types of things, guys. One is the see, whenever you want to create a class, and there are three things. One is the definition of the class, and implementation of the class, and calling of the class. So the definition is class, class name, and a definition, and inside that there is a security of your class or an object. So the security sections will be provided by the concept called encapsulation. Encapsulation provides it's an visibility sections of your class, guys, and which are public and private and protected. And also the implementation of the class, you need to define the class, class name, and implementation, and end class. So implementation, where you are going to implement the actual functionality, we are going to implement in the implementation. And uh, and calling of the class, it depends on the two ways, case, based on the static and instance. Okay, based on the instance and static, it is going to provide in a different variations. And static memory, what exactly the static memory is? So if you declare anything the static attribute or static method, so the memory will be allocated in the runtime execution, entire runtime execution of your program. So entire execution means, so let's take an example of I have in a main program, one program. Inside the main program, I call in a subroutine. Inside the subroutine, I call in a function model. Inside the function model, I will class method. Inside the class again, I will call in a function model. Inside the function model, there is a subroutine. Inside the subroutine, there is one more program. But when you execute all these, all will be run in one single runtime execution in the single runtime memory. If it is in a static, if I have in a class, if it is in a static, the memory will be available in the nth program. Also, the memory will be available, guys. That's a static thing. Instance means, so it will be released when your instance, it will be available in main program. It goes to the sub program, you cannot see the instantiated the attribute or instantiated object, guys. That's the difference between the static and instance. And also, and where we will use the instance things, how you can call it. So it will vary based on the different things. Suppose if it is in a method, directly, guys, you can use the static things directly. You can put in a class, and a double quote and greater than your attribute name. And if it is in a method, call method, you can define your class name and equal and greater than your method. But if it is in an instance, definitely you need to have a memory allocation. So here you need to define in a data object for your object, and your object is LO underscore object. Type ref2 is the keyword, and the type table of for the internal table. For the class object, it's in a type ref2 and it's a class name, and create object and your object name, guys. Suppose if you have a key, and we are going to use the key field as well. And this is the one more, leave it. And if you want to call the attribute, don't use the class if it is an instance. Instead of the class, you need to use the object, guys. Instead of the class, you need to use the object. That's the difference, calling the instance and calling the static things. And you need to take the object, you need to use the method to call the attribute or to call the method, guys. That's a difference between calling the, how you call the static, how you call the instance. So, and so maybe you have seen that in the last class. Maybe I go to the last class, and okay, maybe double click. Yeah, it's working. SAP user India 1 2 3 4, and also we have in a program. And I think what class I have explained, guys, SE 38 G EDZ EDZ 7 EDZ 7, I think star OOABAP, I think. And in that, EDZ 7 only, right, Irfan? I have used on program. It is okay. I think it is 7, but it should come right. F4 arithmetic. Yeah. So maybe I will copy this into the now. It is 8. Okay, and copy. And copy. It is 8, save. And so transport for over ABAP and batch 8, save, and okay, and change. And now you can see the things. Maybe I don't maybe this thing we didn't go in the last class. Maybe one method we have seen, maybe not a problem, guys. I totally delete the program. We'll build from the scratch. Okay, and to define the class, it's in a class and local class LCL underscore arithmetic operations. It's in a definition and end class. That's it. And the thing is, whenever if you want to define the class, you must provide an encapsulation, whether it is in a public or private or protected. So use the public section, and once it is in a public section, you can access these things, the attribute or the methods inside the class and outside the classes, and also within the subclasses. And maybe I'm going to declare the attributes. It's in a class and hyphen data. Whenever I declare with the prefix class, it becomes a static attribute, right? It becomes a static attribute. Maybe my attribute is attribute 1. Maybe attribute 1. I can say I will take the one is total marks, guys. Maybe I can put in a attribute the total marks, and it's in a type. It's in a constant actually, right? Type integer, so 1000 marks I can put. So this kind of things I can keep it as a local attribute. And maybe this is my attribute, and also I have a method class hyphen methods class hyphen methods, and my method is addition is my method. Addition is my method. And if it is in a method, definitely there is an interfacing parameter, importing parameter, exporting parameter, and all. So you need to put those importing parameter. My importing parameter IM underscore num1. Maybe this is not num1, guys. Maybe I can say it's an importing IM underscore marks. What are the marks? which he got, and exporting, I export the percentage. Maybe today I will little change, guys. Instead of addition, maybe calculate the percentage. Calculate the percentage will change. So maybe I import the marks, and maybe marks should be in the type of what type of the that field, and percentage is also I take percentage, which is an exporting parameter, guys. It's not an importing, because my I wanted a result as an exporting, and which is in a type of p and decimals, uh, to, so because I use the decimals for the percentage. So that's it. And class methods percentage importing this type I and exporting percentage type p decimals 2. So pretty printer do the syntax check, and guys, what is the value of it? Default value is value, guys, and unable to interpret uh, p decimals to p decimals or decimal to uh, p, right? Percentage, exporting percentage type, uh, okay, do the syntax check. Okay, maybe I need to use this, maybe type p, control space. So the addition it's not taking, maybe we'll see, guys. So this is my definitions of the class, and when you do the syntax check, the implementation is missing, so you need to implement the class, guys. Maybe we'll see the implement the decimals later. Class and the lcl underscore, maybe art, and it's an implementation. Next one is and end class. And so the object orientation, the local class is important, guys. A lot of things we can learn with the local class. And so you need to define the method, and method is, what is the method we have? We have a method percentage, calculate percentage, and end method, end method. So how can you calculate the percentage, guys? Can anybody tell the formula? So I have a total marks, right, which is an attribute, the local static attribute, and I have an importing parameter of the im underscore marks, means total marks. So sorry, the marks which he achieved, and so received marks by total marks into 100 is the percentage. Simple. And percentage equal to the im underscore marks and into 100 and divided by and att underscore total, guys. That's it. This is a percentage, how much percentage he got the marks, guys. That's it. And maybe now I need to call this class, since this is a static attribute, this is a static class, static method. I can directly use that, and start of selection, whenever you want to call the class, we use in the processing logic, and directly I can call the method. The value is the class is lcl underscore art, and if it is in a static, use the equal and greater than, do the control space percentage, do the control space enter. That's it. And send the value marks. Maybe I will keep this marks in the input parameter, guys. That's it. So define the marks, take it out these two things, and the p underscore mm, marks, and which is in a type of the integer, for the calculated value percentage, which is in a data. So the data is maybe gb underscore percentage, and which is type, it's a P, packed decimals. All right. So here we are going to send the marks P underscore marks, P underscore marks, and get the percentage GB underscore percentage, and print that percentage in the output. Print that percentage in the output GB underscore PER percentage. That's it. And pretty printer, do the syntax check and activate and activate and execute. Maybe mm, some people got 961 marks in the intermediate. So what is the percentage that people, and 96 is the percentage, guys. 1000 is the thing. Maybe I'm not getting the decimals, guys. How can you get the decimals? Huh? That's okay, but here in the exporting parameter I'm not able to get it. Type P, and this should be like uh, no default, no, maybe like P. So directly P, it's not taking the decimals, guys. Pretty printer. P 16, but it's not taking if here you can put 16. Now it is taking. It's not taking the two decimals. But it's not taking at the here. Maybe what I will do, yes, will take, it's like NETWR. It takes the decimals too. Okay, it is like NETWR, predefined data type. I'm going to take it. It takes the decimals actually. Instead of direct data type, I will take the predefined data type. I can print it. So you will get any decimals now. That's it, right? What you will do? You'll get any decimals. So 96.1 percentage. Okay, so that's directly it's not accepting at the interfacing level. and you can use the predefined data type case. That's the name. Uh, uh, the static one, simply you can use the static things guys, directly you can call it. But if it is an a so instance, go to the instance and it's in a methods. So I am going to calculate percentage marks, and maybe what I am going to do, uh, mm, I have an a marks. Maybe what I can do is I will calculate. Uh, uh, so maybe this marks in guys. I'm going little changes. Marks. It's a mass marks. This is okay. I'll change little. It's a mass marks, and maybe input parameter. I have different things guys. Control C. I'm inputting different marks now. Okay. Control V, and it's in a physics marks. Next, it's in a okay chemistry marks, and it's in a some people will take English marks. So actually, we have maybe most of the people will use Sanskrit marks. Yeah, that's it. Save, and guys, so calculate total marks. Okay, by importing all these. Okay, Control C. So Control V, and maybe instead of P, I will use IM. Okay, IM. Control C. Control V. Control V. Control V. Control V. Save. Printer. Okay. What's maybe importing? I need to use importing for all. I think right. Or else I need to put importing for all like this. Control V. Control. Is it correct? What I am doing? No. Hmm? Okay. So I should not be having this. Yeah. But you should not put the comma. I think even comma is also not pretty printer. Yeah. Then you will take this many importing. I will export the value. Exporting the value to the ex exporting is equal to total achieved marks. This is total achieved marks, and which is in a type of I. Which is in a type of I. So what kind of method it is? Is it static or instance method? It's a instance method. Yeah, maybe implementation is same guys. So method, it's my calculate underscore to okay to t. So maybe I will delete the a. I will delete the a total, and uh, end method, and inside the method total is equal to x underscore t. What is the exporting parameter? X underscore total, and do the control space and expand total equal to the, and maybe you can use all these parameters case. Control C and Control V, and take it out and do the plus, and take it out to the plus, take it out to the plus, take it out to the plus, and that's it. So you are calculating the total, and right. So that total actually I need to send as an a P marks case. So that means, so what you need to do first. So since it is an a instance method, since it is an instance method, definitely if you want to call the instance method, you need to create an object, guys. So in the start of selection, maybe after this, so I'm going to declare a data. So after the definition, I declare a data my LO underscore object and type ref2, and what is the class? LCL underscore the class name, LCL underscore ART. So first you need to define the memory data object. Then you need to write create object, create object. The object is LO underscore object, and do the control space enter, do the control space, nothing guys. There is no key field for this. And after you create the object, then you need to call the method. Call method LO underscore object. So here you should not use the here single hyphen, you have to use control space. Yeah, it's an LO object. Always we will use the LO and use the control space. Now you can see. So there are two things: calculate total and calculate percentage. But percentage is a static one. You can call the static ones from the instance, but instance ones you cannot call from the static guys. See, so from here directly you cannot call it. From here I can call this control space. My calculation total is the instance. Definitely I need to do the instantiation guys. Maybe I will send the marks and some same p underscore m and marks, p underscore m marks and p underscore physics marks and p underscore chemistry marks and p underscore English marks. These are entered input values. These are and Sanskrit marks. And you will get a total. And the total we are going to store over here, guys, and save it. Ready printer. And the total values will be here. And where is the total? We calculated the total. And the total is, maybe I will declare a total, guys. My total is, it's an gv underscore, because my total is changed now. Gv underscore total. It's a type of integer case. Why? Because before p underscore marks is defined in the selection screen, I have deleted. That's instead of that I am taking gv underscore total. So get the gv underscore total here. gv underscore total, and that total you need to pass over here. gv underscore total. Calculate the total. Send the total to the calculate the percentage. Pretty printer and activate the activate the things. That's it. And so this is exactly the mass marks 150, 145, 149, 150, 75, 75, yes. And physics marks 60, 60, 120, 118. And chemistry 60 plus 60, 120, 120, maybe 110. English marks 100, 100, 200. Okay, maybe 160. Sanskrit 90, 90, 180. Okay, these are the marks. And also labs also comes into picture, right? Okay, we'll take out the lab. So I don't consider the labs, and it's a 71%. Why? Because I didn't consider the lab marks, guys. Lab also 60 max, 60, 300. Oh, first year, second year I need to consider, right? 149, 149. Okay, 298. 298 I will consider. So now it's 86. Even I didn't consider the labs, and that's it, guys. So this is the how to call the instance and how to call the static, guys. So that's what we have seen now. So this is the thing we have seen, how exactly the static works, how exactly the instance work, guys. And so that's a difference between the static and instance. And so now exactly, now we are going to do these kind of things. So we did a simple thing maybe. So what I am going to use from here is we have seen the attributes, and we have seen the uh, huh? We have seen the instance method and all. And the next thing is, and we are going to declare uh, see, guys, this is then a local class actually. So I don't want to deep dive the local class here in this course, and directly I'm going to take you to the global classes. Okay, what you need to do is the local class things. I will give the videos. You need to listen from your side because it's a heavy dose content. So I don't want to put much time on those things. Instead of that, I will give the videos because the foundation you understand what exactly the class, how to call the classes and all. So with this background, you listen those videos, you will get an interest. The local class remaining, and then I am introducing the global classes. And actually, there are a lot of other batches also waiting for another concepts, the reporting concepts and all. Okay, so the exactly the what the knowledge is required for the LV reports that I will give, and remaining things please watch my videos on the object orientation. Okay, almost it is same, the content is same, but the main thing how to call the class and what is the global I will give the things, and remaining videos you need to listen yourself. So the exactly the what the things required for the reports, then I am going to cover in this live classes, guys. Okay, now I am going to take you to the next thing is the global class, same kind of thing how you can implement. So see, this is then a class, guys, which is implemented in the program level. Suppose if I want to call this class from another program, is it possible? Suppose different program I have another program SE38. So I want an employee or student. I'm preparing a memos. Okay, and create this is my program and executable program, and save it and okay. And if I want to call this, class, it's not possible, guys. I cannot call this since it's in a local class. I cannot call this in this. Whenever I prepare a memo, I need to get a percentage of the student. But is it possible to get the percentage of the student? No, it's not possible. So it doesn't provide a global reusability. It provides in a local reusability. The locally it is giving a reusability. But if I want to get a global reusability, see, the programs are two programs here. So if I create one class, that I should access in the one program and the second program and third program, fourth program, and till 100 program also I should able to contribute. If you want to provide a global reusability, and we are going to use the global classes, guys. So to create a global class, and the transaction code is, who is this batch B7? Okay, so this is the batch 8. So then we are going to use new slide, insert text. Next one is the global class. The transaction code is SE24. SE24 control B, and it provides global reusability, and most of the times we handle the global classes. We use the global classes case, not that much the local classes. Global classes are very easy compared to the local class. In the local class you need to end up you have to write a lot of logic, guys. You should write in a lot of logic if you want to implement in a local class. But if it is in a global class, it's very easy. SAP will provide automatically to you. Yeah, the transaction code is the SE24, and go to the SE24, and maybe in SE24, maybe guys, till now we have used not the real-time data, guys. We are going to use the real-time data. We create a class for the real-time data. Maybe I have an uh, uh, maybe I have an employee details, guys. Okay, I will use the real-time data. Get all the employee details. Okay, so if you want to get all the employee details, normally whenever if I want to create an employee, we use the transaction PA30, guys. So this is the transaction code normally we create. Okay, we use some kind of real-time data for the employee master data. Employee, it's an employee master data, which is an HR module. HR module. And guys, all people should listen this, and you have to come here, HR module, and the transaction code is okay PA30. Okay, control S and save. So maybe normally employees will be created by the transaction PA30. Maintain the HR maintain the HR master data, guys. So maybe I'm going to collect employee actions and action, and you can click on the action and create, guys. First actions we are going to take it. Action means you are hiring, or what kind of action you are doing. See, action type is hire contractor, hire employee, uh, hire pension, hire applicant. Okay, there are different kind of actions we have, guys. Maybe what I can do is hire employee. We can use the hire employee. Where is that? Mhm. Okay, hire, and it's an hire of employee. Okay, and reason of action, start date. So maybe we are hiring the employee from the 13th, from tomorrow, and maybe position, employee area, give some employee area. We hire for the India, maybe, yeah. So in India we are going to hire it. Okay, this kind of things is important. Is it there, India? Not implemented, it seems. Personal area for the India is not implemented. So we'll implement for the Hamburg only. Okay, you will get the all the data, guys. Sorry. Okay, don't use the India things. And what kind of employees is a retired pensioner, permanent PT, pensioner, one is active employee. We'll take active employee only. Okay, employee group. Employee subgroup is the civil servant, what kind of trainee industrial, trainee commercial, maybe trainee. I will take this trainee industrial, trainee commercial student. Okay, you are. I'm going to trainee industrial. Sorry, temporary. No, no, I don't want to use temporary industrial trainee. Trainee permanent only. Okay. So start date already we have given. Yes, that's it. And invalid combination of type Q1 action reason. Invalid combination. So what is the combination I need to give? Reason type is uh, new hire. Where is this? Yeah, perfect. So it's a new hiring, guys. So we did a new hire, and the employee number is created. See, 70438. And take this 70438. Come back and save. And next one is the organization. Is into which organization we have to create. Create the organization. Personal number are not yet assigned. Huh? Personal number is assigned, and where it is going. Organizational assignment. Info type, no subtype exist. And change, create. So personal number not yet assigned uh, to uh, a personal data. Create the personal data. Personal number not yet assigned. See, this is a personal number, right? Come back and PA30. I think we need to assign. Maybe we'll create directly. Yeah? Create organization. Enter the personal number. So whenever you create a new employee, it creates a personal number. Hiring and start date. Okay, maybe start date. I can put today only. Reason hiring and a normal hiring. Uh, hire applicant. We'll select here. No problem. Hiring F4. It's a new hire. Uh, action type is the new hire. Do you see anywhere new hire? Hire for 60 days. Okay, personal area 1000 employees of group 1 and this and enter. No entry in, so maybe it's not there. We'll take another value. 1710 Hyderabad, Chennai, Pune. We have different regional things. 1000 is not there. That's why it's not coming up, guys. 1000 is not there. Maybe we'll take Hyderabad region only. Where is that? 5010. So someone did the practice in this system. So we'll do the F for employee subgroup. It's an employee and employee group, employee subgroup, and salaried employees. Okay, that's it. And enter. Save your entries. Save. Okay, personal number. Now it's getting the last name, uh, first name, ADZ, birth rate. Okay. Okay, India, and that's it. Save. Gender. Okay. Okay, record is created. The personal number is 102, guys. Maybe come back. Save. And to the personal data is maintained. Organizational data, you can maybe what I can do is I can maintain the bank details for this employee. Okay, right? We can maintain the bank details. Maybe I can maintain the bank details and main bank and payee and payee is on EDC. Yes, and maybe a bank key, bank account, bank country India, bank key F for India bank. So some of the banks. So this is the bank number which you can create and bank account 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, and also payment method is the cash pay or bank transfer. Okay, payment currency INR and save it. This is the bank details of an employee, guys. We can maintain the bank details and that's it. And address